So it is the international break right now, and not a lot of players are being called up, including myself and Joao Felix, one of my good friends. So you guys know he just signed this huge deal with Atletico Madrid, and I haven't seen him in a while. I just signed with Benfica, and he's back in Portugal. He invited me to his lovely beach home here in Lisbon. And let me just say, man, he had a few people over, and it's absolutely crazy. It's good catching up with old friends, especially with the likes of one of the best rising young footballers in the world. And what he told me was that he's been watching some of my games, he's been impressed, and that's good to hear coming from the likes of him. And it's good to catch up with him because, you know, we are both very busy right now, and it's not too often you get an excuse to hang out with one of your good friends. And I'm sure somewhere along the road, you know, we may get matched up against our good friend. We're back into the Champions League. Leipzig is our next opponent. Also, there's been a lot of fuss in the comments that I don't know how to pronounce Joao Felix. Is that how it is pronounced? Because that is always how I've been taught to pronounce his name. I'm sorry if you guys are getting triggered. That's just how I pronounce it, and that's how I've been told to pronounce it. If I'm saying it wrong, give me the correct pronunciation in the comment section. Joao Felix, right? That's it. Joao Felix. If not, let me know. Let's get into this one. Leipzig, a very familiar team. If you guys are new to this series, well, you wouldn't have known that last my player, we did the Cameroonian legend, and he played for Leipzig for a few seasons. So we're not seeing Yusuf Song. That was our goalkeeper career mode, guys. If you have not seen that, I highly recommend going and watching it. It's on a playlist on my channel. You can catch all the episodes. Of course, if you're sitting waiting around for this one, check out my... Wow, I have so many other My Player series, boys. We started in FIFA 16. We're now into FIFA 20. Has it really been FIFA 16, 17, 18, 19? This is my 5th FIFA doing... Wow, it just hit me, man. I've been doing this for a while. How crazy is that? 300 subscribers later. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this journey. We are in to this game against Leipzig, and so far, well, it's not looking good, man. We're getting our fair share of opportunities, but 45 minutes in, and there's no goals, there's no action, 0-0. This was the final chance of the half, and we nearly scored, but a nice save from the goalkeeper. And it's coming down to the wire, man. We got a few games remaining in the Champions League. We're going for it, man. We're going for the top team in our group. It's winnable. It's out there for the taking, but we need to win some of these final few games right here if we want to top that group. 0-0 first half. Let's get some goals, man. Let's get some action. We've seen the shots, but we need to start putting some of these, converting them into the back of the net right here. A little bit of skill, and we do finally get that first goal. Some great passing, and it goes in. 68th minute. It was only a matter of time, man, and we score. Let's go. If we could get the win right here, we'd have 3 games remaining, I believe. And how cool would it be in my first season of professional football? Well, first off, it's already cool enough that I'm playing in the Champions League, but making it out of the group and moving on, boys, this is a dream come true. Our team's looking solid out here. That would be it for the game. The 1 goal would be all we would need. I didn't score. I didn't get an assist, but it doesn't matter. We put a good team effort in here. Credit goes to our defense and goalkeeper who hung with us and stuck through thick and thin in this one. That's who we're going to need if we want to have any sort of shot at making it far in this competition. A solid defense. The goals will come. I believe in myself. I believe in my team. Myself up front. So many other great attacking players. Rafa and the whole crew. 1-0 here, though. What a freaking game it was. A training session right here, working on our penalties. Of course, I am very inexperienced to be taking penalties, free kicks, any of that for Benfica, but I'm working on it, improving my craft, improving my game, and just working on the new penalty system here in FIFA 20. As you can tell, I haven't quite got the hang of it yet, but these training drills are definitely helping. This one right here, Still, no, I'm hitting the freaking obstacles every time. Let me know how you guys are liking the penalties, free kicks this year in FIFA. But after the training, it's back to do some more training on my own. I'm always trying to stay on top of my game, boys. You know me. I mean, hell, Benfica's a good club, and there's a lot of great players. If I'm not continuing to work day in and day out, you know they're going to find someone who is going to replace me. And as I'm doing my workout in my local park right here, I turn around and notice someone screaming and jumping upside down. And for a second, I was a little confused. And for the first time ever, boys, someone actually recognized your boy right here. I didn't think I was this big of a footballer. She asked for a selfie. Of course, I said yes. And wow, it's really starting to hit me, man. I'm performing well at Benfica. People are taking note. I have actual fans. And I'm sure that's going to be the first of many selfies, autographs I take throughout my entire career. Whoa, it's just so surreal. Am I famous? Can I call myself famous yet? I think I still need to prove myself. We're back into a Liga Nos game where Benfica is, I want to say we're either first or second in the league. We're up there though, man, and it's rightfully deserved. You know, the three big teams here in Portugal, you got Sporting, you got Benfica, and then, of course, you got the final team. You have Porto as well. So it's most likely going to be a battle between us three for those top three spots. Maybe a few other surprise contenders come into the mix. But hey, man, for now, let's go into this one. A team we're facing who's a lot lower down in the table than we are. So let's see what we can do. 10th minute of action. Look at these chances, man. Coming from playing in the Champions League to this right here, it feels like a whole new level of competition, and it's kind of because it is, man. Liga Nos is a great league, but still, it's really nothing compared to the Champions League. And even though we don't have the most difficult group ever, Lyon, Leipzig, I mean, they're all solid teams. Into the action we go. We're missing a great chance right here. I mean, look at this. I thought for sure it was in. Across the body shot. We go far post. You're kidding. We didn't even get the crossbar right there, and that would lead us into the halftime break. Maybe I was just kidding, man. The level of competition here, we can't even score, man. We scored the goal in the Champions League, but right here, Liga Nos, we're struggling a bit, and we're gonna need to turn up here in the second half because we can't just fall asleep on Liga Nos. Like I said, there's good teams in this league, and if we fall asleep, well, it's not going to be good for us. We could find ourselves out of the bottom four or the top four. I would hope we wouldn't be in the bottom four. Right here is a great chance. We missed the opportunity. But the rebound goal, of course, man. The rebound goals were a very common theme in FIFA 19 last year. I just hope we don't see a ton of them this year. And we already are seeing one right here. It just sucks. You know, I missed the first chance. It takes the deflection right there, and it goes in. It's just a brutal goal to be scored. And with that being said, a chance moving on. Look at this. Okay, Rafael, go off, son. What was this? Out of nowhere, a volley, and we take a 2-0 lead? I mean, was not expecting this whatsoever. What a cross. I'm wide open to the box, and we do this. And that is an insane goal. I tried to hit it with a little more power. Instead, we didn't get all of it, and it hits off the ground, skips in to the side netting. And that should about do it for this one. First half, we were struggling. And we're going to end up winning pretty comfortably right here with the score being 2-0. As soon as the ref blows the whistle right there, we are good to go. Yet another win, second of the episode. And things continue to keep going very, very smooth. Yes, that about does it for that game right there. I mean, you can close the book on that, and we're going to be back to Champions League action. I'm just waiting. We're in like a weird part of our schedule right now where we have Champions League games, but we're not really facing any of the big teams in Liga Nos. So it's going to take some time for us to get there. 2-0 is the score right here. We grab our first goal of the episode. And it's time for your boy Rafael to make a new purchase, man. Last episode you saw we bought this lovely apartment right here. Well, we're walking out of that apartment, and I need a way to get around town. I've just kind of been walking everywhere, jogging around, and it's kind of getting old. I need some quicker transportation, and we decided to buy our first ever car. Now hear me out. It's not a big sports car. It's not one of those fancy, I don't know, fancy cars at all. It's just this little kind of piece of crap thing that I bought for cheap. I'm not making a ton of money here at the club with Benfica, so I gotta make do with what I have. I'm sure sooner or later we will be riding around in the Lambos, the Corvettes, the Ferraris. That's the dream. That's the goal. We'll see if it comes true. And if we keep advancing like this, it should come true soon enough. A 75 overall. This is only episode 3. Holy crap, man. We could be a 90 overall by like episode 20 if we keep going at this pace. Maybe even sooner than that. Could you imagine? We might actually be the next Joao Felix. And you know, I hate that comparison. You know what? Who needs the next Joao Felix? We're going to be the next freaking Cristiano Ronaldo out here, boys. Into the final game of the group stage. We're taking on Lyon. And as you can tell, we're through. But the winner of this game is going to top the group. So luckily we can breathe. We know we're going to be in the round of 16. But what we don't know is if we're going to get that number 1 seed topping the group, where we'll probably be playing a less, difficult team. Where if we were to come in second place, we're going to face a team who topped the group, and they're probably going to be like the likes of Man City or Barcelona or, Juventus, one of those guys. We're just going to try to win the group. And, if we don't, it's not the end of the world. Let's get into this one, boys. Lyon, it's going to be a fun but tough matchup. Score predictions in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. And if I were you, I would consider writing down a very high score prediction, boys, because this is going to be a fun game. The cheeky chip to start things off. You're kidding me. And for whatever reason, I've switched to the number 10 kit. We might find out why that is in the next episode, but it's been given to me, and it kind of came out of nowhere, but I'll take it, man. If the manager wants me to wear number 10, I'm going to wear number 10, and I'm going to score goals like this. Lyon, you better watch out. This is an early one. And there might be plenty of more goals like this where that one came from. Nice chip, nice goal. Second of the episode. And we could be well on our way to a win right here. It's still early on, so you never know what's going to happen. Chances like this could happen. 18th minute, it's a goal. Lyon equalize. And like I said, man, this game would be full of plenty of goals. We're still not done yet. Early in this one, we got a long ways to go. Goal from Lyon right here. It's another one of these dumb rebounds. I hate it, but I guess it's just, you got to deal with it when it comes to FIFA. The rebound goals are going to happen, but we wouldn't be done there. Our second volley of the episode. What is happening? We've scored 2 goals this game, 3 this episode, our second volley. You know what, man? If the world hasn't taken notice in my skills yet, they're going to after this game. If people were doubting me, calling me the B-Tech Joao Felix, well, now I'm proving myself. I'm proving a name for myself, and I'm doing it rocking this number 10 kit right here on the biggest stage in world football, the Champions League. The only problem is, well, Lyon, they're doing this right here. They get their 3rd goal. For whatever reason, I guess I just skipped out on the 2nd goal. But either way, it's 3-2, and wow, things aren't looking as great as I thought. I'm scoring some good goals, but my defense, I talked so good about them in the last game, but today now they're disappointing me a little bit here. I can't tell if we're at home or on the road. I still don't really know what Benfica's field looks like. I think this is our home stadium. Regardless, we need to be playing better than this. And the way things are going right now, it doesn't look like we're going to be topping the group, which again isn't the end of the world, but it would be preferable. I'd like to be able to have that, solid confidence that our team was the best in the group, but I don't know, man. 3-2 at half. Let's see if we can do anything here in half number 2. 55th minute, a counterattack. And I'm a goal away from the first hat trick of my career. This could be an assist, though. All you got to do is shoot. He does. 2 goals, an assist. Well, there's still time for the hat trick, but if I don't get that hat trick, I'll take this performance, man. 100% the best game of my career up to date. I mean, what a show we are putting on. And yes, this is a home game, and we need to win. Tied at 3 now. Let's go, man. It is all gas, no brakes from here on out. We are going hard. We're going home with the loss, and we're going home second in the group. His next goal wins at this point, basically, and Lyon are gonna do it to us. They get the volley. 71st minute. There's still time, but I don't know. It's not looking good. What a goal, and it wasn't gonna be us, was it? After all that hard work, I was 1 goal away from the hat trick. I literally had it for the taking. I just had to put 1 more in, and I could not do it. Look at this cross, though. It's a thing of beauty. You just got to look at that. Actually, poor defending on behalf of our center back right here. He just lets the runner, number 7 for Lyon, get in behind, and that would do it, boys. A loss. We come in second in the group. Could you imagine if when the Champions League draw comes in the next episode, we find ourselves playing Atletico Madrid and our friend Joao Felix? That would be pretty crazy. You guys are going to have to stick around to the next episode to find out if that is going to be the case. But a loss here. Episode's going to come to an end with 2 wins, 1 loss. Not too shabby. It's a pretty good run. Later on that night, man, I'm so worn out. What a long few weeks it has been. Football, it literally just wears your body out, man. You find yourself working all day, sometimes even throughout the night as well, refining your skills, games, training, everything. Extra workouts as well. You guys have seen me do it all. I need some rest, and it's time for me to do that, but I just can't sleep. Something's on my mind, and that's when I heard the knock. Who could it be? It's midnight here in Portugal. When I looked through the peephole, when I saw who was outside, I didn't want to open it. I honestly didn't believe it. Who was standing outside my door? Well, that's the question that everyone's going to want to know, and everyone's going to have to wait till the next episode, boys. Thanks for the support on this series. Let's go for 3,000 likes, and I'll get you guys that next episode ASAP. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys later. Peace.